This is the great legend, and I am coming at you live with my Fantastic Four complete collection. Today, fans, we're looking at the second part of this complete collection, which is Volume 1, issues 51 to 100. 51 to 100, continuing from issue 50, which of course had Silver Surfer on the cover, which was Silver Surfer's second cover appearance. So we're going to go ahead and start, and we're going to kind of not going to talk about these much. I'm just going to show you the covers. I may spotlight some things. Now, most of these in this video are going to be just all raw copies. I do have two graded ones I'll show you when I get to them, though. All right, let's check these bad boys out here. Okay. Let me make some room on the table here so I can put them down when I'm done. Get some room here. All right. First up, memorable cover here. Issue number 51. This Man, This Monster. Classic story. Look at the thing, man. You can see that he's tired of being what he is, and he just wants to be normal Ben Grimm again. So, a lot of pain there. Oh, that's 51. Okay, I was about to show you 53, but one of my graded ones here. A lot of you, this is a hot book right now because this character is going to be in the new Captain America Civil War movie that's coming out. This is T'Challa, Black Panther, King of Wakanda. This is a CBCS book. It's an 8.5 off-white to white pages. First appearance of T'Challa, the Black Panther, and Inhumans appearance. You got your classic Stan Lee story. Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott on the art. Joe Sinnott on colors and Kirby on the stencils. Very beautiful book, an 8.5. Don't remember what I paid, but doesn't really matter. Good book. One of my, I wouldn't call it a grail or anything, but it's vital to my Fantastic Four complete collection. Next up, we have issue 53, The Way It Began. Now we know the way it began for the Fantastic Four is them cosmic rays. So we got Black Panther in this one as well. It's his second appearance. So he's helping the Fantastic Four there. This is a great issue. This is number 54. We have some floating heads, and we have more Black Panther. You see is right there. Wyatt Wingfoot right there, I believe it is. And then we got the Inhumans. Human Torch. A flaming, flying, fighting, mad Human Torch. Very cool cover. This one has some writing on it. I'm not going to point out my, little deals. That's a 614. I don't even know what that means. It looks like some sort of a fraction. But yeah, like I said, some of these, a lot of us are making our top 10 list of comics that they want to get. And for me, I pretty much have all the comics I want. So if I see a better condition Fantastic Four book, I'll get it. I love this cover. And these aren't in the best shape. These are all mid to lower to mid grade. Some high grade in there. But what I love about these is, man, they pop in Mylar. So it don't matter if you got a 1.0, you put it in some Mylar, it's going to freaking pop. Look at that, Silver Surfer and the thing. That's issue number 55. Very cool. Issue 56, The Claw. Murderous Master of Sound. Very cool cover there. Awesome. Dr. Doom cover, very awesome. Enter Dr. Doom. Good classic looking cover. It's got Surfer in there. And I think this is one of the first times Dr. Doom gets to face off against Silver Surfer. This book is probably a 1.0. It's very fragile. You can't really see it this well, but there's a lot of let's just say it's been read. Those are the best kind of books. This one, The Dismal Dregs of Defeat. This one is cool because it's got a fold down the middle of the cover. You can't really see it, but there's like a straight line, so they folded it and put it in their back pocket. And they must have sold it for 15 cents because the 12 cents is marked out right there. Adds a little bit of history to the book itself, like who was the kid that folded the book up and read this back in the day? And that was issue 58, by the way. I love this cover. It's number 59. It's Doomsday. It's got Black Bolt on the cover. The Inhumans break free. Love that color. Love the yellow background to it. And the kind of purple Fantastic Four title looks really good there. It's very cool. And up to number 60, another classic looking cover where the Thing and Doctor Doom are just trading blows right there. The Pearl and the Peril and the Power. Awesome. Like I said, for 51 up to 100, it's more Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. This is one of my favorites. I want to get a better copy of this book because the cover, oh, it's just shot to hell, but it's such a cool cover. It's Sandman wearing his Sandman armor, looking, you know, that it says where stalks the Sandman. I liked when Sandman wore his costume like that. Usually when he wore that costume, he was also hanging out with his Frightful Four buddies. I just gotta hold this back instead of too close. But sorry for the glare there. And Mylar. 62. I think this is Blastar right here. This is another worn cover that may even have some moisture damage to it, but you can't pass up on some good Fantastic Four, especially when you're trying to complete the collection, which I of course have done. You want to pick up these bad boys, and then, you know, later down the line, because you'll want to, you can replace them. I'm very happy with my first 50 issues, though. Oh, I love this one too. Blastar and Sandman. Sandman this time doesn't have his mask on. So if you can get that, see that Sandman there. Fantastic Four. Blastar, the Living Bomb Burst. That's 63, so I guess 62 was Blastar's first appearance, I believe, maybe. I got to go to my Fantastic Four official Marvel indexes, find out. But that's issue 63, which my official Fantastic Four, my official Marvel index to the Fantastic Four is on my Fantastic Four Complete Collection playlist, which already has Fantastic Four Volume 1, 1 through 50, and then it has the official Marvel index to the Fantastic Four. The Sentry Sinister. Look at that cover. Very cool. That one's issue 64. These are thicker because I've put a lot of these in full backs, which is the thickness of just 2 backboards pretty much, but they're acid free all the way through. This is Fantastic Four, From the Deadly Lips of Ronin, I Accuse. So we got a Ronin right there, old school Silver Age Ronin with his big old weapon right there. And I love how Mr. Fantastic's like moving all weird ways to dodge that power of Ronin. So freaking cool. But it looks like he's getting shot by it at the same time, so I don't know if he's dodging it or what the hell's going on there. Next up, get some more books out. That was issue 65, by the way. Now we are up to issue 66. What Lurks Behind the Beehives? The Mystery of the Year! And it looks like Ben's trying to get to Alicia there. Really, the only thing I don't like about Mylar is that damn glare. It'd be nice to just, boom, there's the book. You know. There we go. Right there. 66. Also, if you're having trouble seeing the book, this is getting recorded in 720p, so you can always go full screen. This is another one that's it's a white cover, but it has a lot of dirt and grime on the cover. It's one of the ones I'd like to replace one of these days. Also, they got a big bookstore stamp there. What I do like looking at, and this is It's like, at last you will learn what lives within the cocoon. This is issue 67. What I do love about bookstore stamps and stuff, I try to find history on like the bookstores, but a lot of times it's so hard to find because they were like little mom and pop stands, you know, and you can't, it's hard to find it on stuff like Google. But I like to learn like where these older books come from that have the stamp on them or whatnot. It's kind of cool. This one's really cool. I love this cover. This is a ripped cover, but it's so cool. It's issue number 68. I just love any like Kirby thing, like where the cover emphasizes Ben Grimm on it. Freaking love it. His mission: destroy the Fantastic Four. Very cool. Number 68. So it looks like someone's using mind control on the Thing, which a lot of times people do. Issue 69 by Ben, Betrayed. So it continues from 68, and Ben is still wreaking havoc on his own team. They're trying to stop him there. Awesome. When Fall the Mighty. Now this is a pretty good book here. Number 70. Pretty awesome. Number 71. Sizzling Big Action Issue. And it's a continuation of the last story. They're all fighting that guy. Issue 71. You're going to like this cover. Ooh, this is a nice one too. It's got a little spine stress on it, but other than that, probably a 7.0 or a... there's a little ding right there, a little cover, little rip on there, but it looks beautiful to me. 72. Silver Surfer. Where soars the Silver Surfer? And ever since his debut in issue 48, I mean, Surfer was gaining a lot of popularity. For anyone that liked the cosmic or the space stories, Silver Surfer. You'll know this cover. This is a really good cover too. Number 73. Thor, Spider-Man, and Daredevil facing off. Look at that. The giant guest star bonanza. I know y'all have seen that cover before. It's very cool. Number 74. When Calls Galactus. And there's another little rip on the cover. You get those kind of rips from usually tape mishaps. But I bought a lot of my older Fantastic Four books like this. I bought them, a lot of them just in a lot. So they're just really good reader copies. Very cool. 74. So yeah, like I said earlier, some of these, like a bunch of these, one of these days I like to replace, but it's no hurry. And there we have 75. Galactus cover. Worlds Within Worlds. They got crystal on there. You get more, you got to get a little more crystal, being Johnny's flame, if you know what I mean. Oh, get it? Flame? Issue 76, Stranded in Subatomica. It's a cool cover, too. Okay. Some more out here. Just get the whole stack. Issue 77. It's a good looking cover. This is definitely one I want to get a replacement on. And you see on the cover, it has like a line that goes, or it's like it's a diagonal crease line. And it's right through the wizard, and that's one of my favorite enemies. The Thing, No More. Going back to Ben Grimm, looks like. It's another one. Now this one I did, well actually, you know what? I thought I had this one. I thought I had gotten this one replaced, but I guess I didn't. This is number 79. It's one of my favorite Ben Grimm covers. Definitely want to get a better copy of this one of these days. Number 80, guest starring Wyatt Wingfoot. Another cool cover. Fantastic Four. Then that was number 80. Here's 81. Enter the Exquisite Elemental. It's got crystal on the cover. Everything else is kind of highlighted in red, so its main focus of the cover is on crystal. Very cool. And then you'll remember this cover. It's classic. They had a issue 600 did a reinterpretation of this cover, which I always thought was pretty cool as well. But there's first time crystals in the Fantastic Four costume right there. Black Bolt, Medusa, some of the other Inhumans back there. More Inhuman goodness on this cover. Number 83. Looks like they got their butts cute though. 83. Classic cover. I got a reinterpretation of this in Marvel Superhero Squad form during the, I think it was the Fraction and Bagley run. Maybe, maybe not. I can't remember, but it's this one. That one where Doom's all big and he's coming into the city like that. Freaking cool. The old castle. It's like the chilling in Latveria or something. Issue 85. Mind Control. Look, they got that mind control on them. 85. 86. It's got a date stamp. February 18th. Very cool. Some of y'all like date stamps. I don't mind date stamps. As long as they're in, like, you know, not on something important on the cover. But date stamps are pretty cool. He adds that history, gives that history to a book. I like this cover. This cover to me looks kind of like a police comic or kind of a detective comic. Not Batman detective, but you know what I mean, like Dick Tracy-esque kind of. I don't know. It's pretty cool. It just looks like a cover like from the 50s to me. I mean, I just kind of like that. There's a guy on the ground. Possibly the most offbeat ending of the year. Number 88, A House There Was, featuring the surprise supervillain of the year. Look at that crazy supervillain. Like a spaceship with just tentacles coming out. That one's issue 88. Sorry if I've been forgetting some of the numbers. Now this is a beautiful copy. Must be like a 7. Man, it looks nice. It's Mole Man issue. Look at that. What a nice cover. Mole Man causing havoc. I love how Reed's fist is coming closer to the cover, where it's getting bigger, kind of three-dimensional. Very awesome. Kirby, one of the best. This is another cover that kind of gives that 50s vibe. The scroll takes a slave, and you can see if you look real close, this is Reed. He's got the little white in his hair there, and it just looks kind of like a haunted looking cover. That's so cool. It's almost if like Kirby's kind of like reminiscent of stuff that he saw more in the 50s. This one is a cross between all kind of stuff. This could actually be like a steampunkish. Not so, okay, not steampunkish, but maybe alternate reality. This is issue 91, and I guess this one was 90. That's issue 90. Like I said, sorry if I'm not going over all the numbers, but this is 91. Look, they got Tommy guns and stuff, but back in the corner they have, looks to be like a biplane, a blimp, Tommy guns. Of course, that weird contraption they got on the thing, but it's like a crime. Looks like crime boss style stuff, which is always awesome. I love like comic book superhero books that have like crime bosses, like old Falcone on Batman and stuff. This is another really one. This is August 26, 1969. It says November on the cover, but the date stamp is August 26, 1969, which is really cool. But it's Fight News, Ben Grimm, Killer versus Torgo, like a freaking boxing or fighting pamphlet, which is really cool. It's got Thing's hand there. And there it is, Arena of Death, issue 93. Look at that. Another beautiful cover. And surprisingly enough, the higher these issues go, the conditions in my collection get a little bit better. Why is that? Why didn't these previous owners take care of their books? And the stack's about like that high. I mean, like, I got a bunch of, I'm just stacking them in a big stack here. Very cool cover, though. That's issue 93. Issue 94, so awesome. It's so freaking cool because I love the Frightful Four. And this is a good-looking cover right here. Wizard, Sandman, Medusa, and Trapster, a.k.a. Piss Pot Pete. Man, I love Fantastic Four versus Frightful Four stories. This is awesome. This is issue 95. If the FF fails, it means World War III. This one's cool too. The Mad Thinker and his Androids of Death. This looks really creepy. Look at that. Androids of Death. And they all, look at the white in their eyes. You know, I wish I could show you all that better. I definitely am going to get a new webcam one of these days. But, very cool. That's issue 96. Almost done. Issue 97. They're on vacation here, but not for long. The Monster from the Lost Lagoon. Another cool cover. This has another one of those weird fractions. It says 16/2. What do those mean? But this is very cool. Doomsday on the Moon. Awesome. There's a fraction right here. Let me know in the comments if y'all know what these fractions mean. It has a 16/2. I don't know what that means. That's issue 98. Another cool one here with the Inhumans. All the covers with Black Bolt just look so cool. This is issue 99. Torch is going wild. Got the Uncanny Inhumans in there. Just love it. And last issue I'm showing you today is issue 100. And we'll let this be my my preview picture. This is a PGX 8.0 of issue 100. Fantastic. And squeaky chair. That's a little better. I say cheese for the camera. Cheese. All right, there we go. So that's issue 100. And what I love about this issue, it has a lot of their Mad Thinker, Dragon Man, Wizard, Hulk, Puppet Master, Piss Pot Pete, that dude with one of his monkeys, Red Ghost was his name. There's another one of his monkeys, Namor and Sandman. And it just features villains, villains, villains. Yeah, I love Red Ghost and his mind control over those apes. That's one of my favorite stories as well. Just so cool. And over on that side, Sandman. I'll go through them. Sandman, Red Ghost, one of Red Ghost's monkeys. And there's another monkey. And there's Piss Pot Pete. I call him Piss Pot, but I know it's Pace Pot. Bald Boy, Puppet Master, Hulk got some love down there. Crystal and Sue, Namor, another ape, Dragon Man. I just said his name, but damn, I already forgot what it was. Mad Thinker? Yeah, I think it's Mad Thinker. And Dragon Man. Awesome. So fans, thank you so much for watching this part, Volume 1, Issue 51 through 100. And I know I haven't done one of these lately. I try to do these every Friday, so pretty soon the next one is going to be 101 to 150. Fantastic Four 101 to 150 as we continue through Volume 1 of my Fantastic Four Complete Collection. Fans, this is the Great Legend saying peace out. God bless.